For AMC 8, question 11. The coordinates of triangle ABC are A 5, 7, B 11, 7, and C 3y, where y is greater than 7. The area of triangle ABC is 12. What is the value of y? Generally, starting from question 11 of AMC 8, the difficulty level goes higher. 21 to 25 are super difficult. And post the 11, usually there will be some advanced math knowledge which will be involved for those kind of questions. For example, for question 11, you would need to know coordinates. To some extent, to solve this question well. So in the beginning, I'll give a quick intro of coordinates, just in case, and then we'll go through how to solve for this question. If you're new to coordinates, you just need to think about this as a map. Up and down is going to be north and south, and we call this y. And left to right, we call this x. It's like, east, west, north, south. And one point is going to be the original point. So that's the starting point, 0, 0. And then, for example, how do you go from 0, 0 to 5, 7? Well, you go to the right by 5 units, and you go up by 7 units. And by the way, this question, in principle, 7 should be a bit higher, but I don't have enough space. So, and then you will get A is 5, 7. Similarly, looking at this picture, and also just by looking at this number, you will get the point that B and A are on the same height or same extent of north and south, but B is in the right side of A. And from A to B, the distance is 6. Now translate this into the triangle. That means the base AB is equal to 6. Now, coordinates actually makes triangles area much easier to find because if you look at the C3y and you know y is higher than 7, what would be the height if you use AB as a base? Well, it's going to be this distance. And now, what is this distance? Well, similarly, if I draw this height and I call this point D, D will be 3 because D and C should be in the same line, same north and south line, meaning the extent to the east and west is the same. So their x is the same. And D's y is going to be 7 because similar idea, D is on this line AB. So D is going to be 3, 7. And in that sense, the height of this triangle is equal to y minus 7. That's why coordinates actually makes triangles area easier to calculate because you don't need to use all the trigonometry stuff. You just need to see, okay, what's the difference in y and what's the difference in x in this scenario. Now, the area of this triangle is 12, and 12 is going to be equal to a half times the base, which is AB, times the height, which is y minus 7, and that is equal to 12. And if you solve for this equation, you can find y minus 7 is equal to 4, and y is equal to 11. So the answer is D, 11. And the knowledge point here is about coordinates, x and y.